Uranus in the ninth house. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down natal Uranus in the ninth house, everything you need to know about this placement and how to master Uranus in the ninth house, really the important takeaways when someone has this placement. All right, let's discuss. Now, with this placement, Uranus influences your beliefs and philosophies and the way you approach long-distance travel and universities. The ninth house in astrology represents your beliefs and philosophies and the way you approach long-distance travel and universities. Okay, so when you analyze this placement, you have to analyze everything that Uranus represents and how does that influence your beliefs, philosophies, and the way you approach long-distance travel and universities. This can manifest in many different ways, as this is just one placement. With this placement, you have a very unconventional, radical approach towards your beliefs and philosophies and the way you approach long-distance travel, higher knowledge, and universities, okay? The house that our natal Uranus is placed in tells us the type of matters that we approach in an unconventional, radical way, meaning we don't approach these matters in the typical, normal way. We approach these matters in an unconventional, radical way. And again, the ninth house has to do with our beliefs and philosophies, the way we approach long-distance travel, higher knowledge, and universities. Okay, so when you have this, you approach these matters in an unconventional, radical, just very different way. You don't approach them the way that everyone else does. You may see religion, long distance travel, and going to a university as a way to liberate and free yourself. Uranus and the sign and house that it's in tells us how we seek to liberate and free ourselves from constraints. The ninth house represents religion, long distance travel, and going to universities. So you may see doing these things like being heavily religious, traveling long distance to foreign lands, going to a university as a way to liberate and free yourself. You may experience radical, sudden changes that involve your beliefs and philosophies, your long-distance travel experiences, and your university and college experience, okay? Uranus and the sign and the house that it's in tells us the type of matters that we experience radical, sudden changes in. So when you have this, you may experience radical, sudden changes that involve your beliefs and philosophies, your long-distance travel experiences, and your university and college experience. This can manifest in many different ways. Again, this is just one placement and every individual is different. This is similar to having natal Uranus in Sagittarius, okay? If you have this placement, you want to make sure you study natal Uranus in Sagittarius as well, because Sagittarius rules the ninth house, and you will find that when you study natal Uranus in Sagittarius descriptions, that information sounds a lot like you, and that information resonates with you, okay? So, and that's pretty much everything you need to know. That's the important takeaways. Email me to schedule a reading if you have more questions or if you still don't understand. My contact information is below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care.